currently on Paignton Beach, and I'm going to take you for a walk. The time is 1:35 p.m. and the date is the 12th of May 2009. I always find beaches are very familiar places for almost anyone, because most people in Britain have been to the seaside on holiday or have lived in it in their lives. Devon and Cornwall beaches are especially popular since they're about as far south as you can get in Britain, and so the warmest areas. It's the sunshine, the sand, the sea just drives hundreds of thousands of people each year to drive hundreds of thousands of miles, to sit in deck chairs, fall asleep and wake up 4 hours later in varying degrees of burning pain. The sounds I'm especially interested in are the music that surrounds coves and bays, like this one, and what memories are embedded in each grain of sand, like the literal music of the beach, such as the buskers and the performers. There are also the sounds of things like carnivals and fairgrounds, those kind of attractions. Like arcades and slot machines and so on. The sounds I want to focus on at the moment are more of the natural noises that you get rather than the musical, so like the sounds of the waves and the seagulls and all the other things you hear. So I want you to shut your eyes for a minute and just listen to this sound clip I've got. It's not actually of the moment when I'm recording at the moment because it's way too windy, so I've got a nice relax on from a couple of days ago. And just sort of listen to the sounds and just have a think about anything that you can think about to do with the beach, any nice memories, bad memories, memories that are kind of iffy, okay kind of things, and yeah, see what springs up in your mind. So this will last about 2 minutes, and then I'll tell you to open your eyes, okay? Okay, you can open your eyes now, and try and keep hold of whatever memories you've got. Don't let them flutter off into the ether or fly away, because it can be annoying when that happens. If they do start to disperse, try to hold on to at least one lightly in your mind.
This beach has a couple of interesting features that make it stand out a bit more than others, even if they are in small ways, like the pier. And there is also like a small freshwater spring, which I haven't been able to find out exactly what it is yet, apart from a popular place for the local seagulls to sort of bathe and swap stories. This gives the beach an interesting audio aspect, which I think definitely sets it apart from other beaches. These little oddities always found at things like beaches, I find. Just things that you just pick up that interest you, like rock pools when you're younger, or building the whole way of building sandcastles out of sand. And it's not really any surprise that people have been fascinated with beaches and the sea for so many years, and why so many poems and plays have been written about them, like The Tempest and all those kinds of things. And I think all the things that I've discovered, I have found one poem which I really have enjoyed when I've actually been researching for this thing, and it's just a bit interesting, really. I suppose just out of all of them, it just has a very nice way of flowing. And I do think that text is important when it comes to the beach, because as I said, so many people have written about seas and beaches and all these things.
Day is ended, and dim my eyes, but journey long before me lies. Farewell, friends. I hear the call the ships beside the stony wall. Foam is white and waves are grey. Beyond the sunset leads my way. Foam is salt, the wind is free. I hear the rising of the sea. Farewell, friends, the sails are set. The wind is east, the moorings fret. Shadows long before me lie beneath the ever-bending sky. But shadows lie beneath the sun that I shall rise ere all is done. Lands that are to west of west, where night is quiet and sleep is rest. Guided by the lonely star beyond the utmost harbour bar, I'll find the heavens fair and free, and beaches of the starlit sea. Ship, my ship, I seek the west, and fields and mountains ever blessed. Farewell, I say to thee at last. I see the star above my mast. The sort of texturing of the sound is interesting as well on the beach, where you sort of have at the further away from the sea you get the softer it gets, the more towards the town you get the more of the sort of cars and the sort of environment there you sort of get noise-wise. But it seems to follow all the sort of pattern of the beach as well, because I sort of noticed this when I was walking under the pier, that you had the arcade noises, but when you sort of start off you hear the loud roaring sounds of the sea when you're sort of in the sort of gloopy part, which is right where the actual waves are sort of coming to hit, to then sort of further up where you get the sort of slightly softer, very good footprint in it, and then it kind of disappears over about 2 minutes, and then you get to the kind of medium part of the sound, which I'm on at the moment, which is perfect for sandcastles, which has the proper kind of concrete consistency of it, which actually stays there once it's done, to right at the top when you get the sort of very soft, the sound that sort of gets in your hair kind of thing. And it's interesting to sort of listen out and watch for those different textures, sort of the further up you get, and the sort of way they changes along the way, really. So, and that was something else that I sort of noticed as well.